everyone. Ready when you are. How positive is it to close out a game like that after training sort of near misses this season?
Very positive, no doubt about that. I think overall, we, with a lot of circumstances, I think we played a good game. I think first half was average for us, but we still created the biggest chance in the game. I think we were brave on the ball and got a few passes, more than a few passes, and took a little bit the noise out of Goodison, which is very difficult, fantastic place to play. I would have liked us to be a little bit more dangerous first half and also get a more passes up in their half. And second half, of course, because of the red card, I thought we defended fantastic. The character, mentality, work ethic, the principles we are working on in terms of defending, all that top. Also, actually had a few good opportunities the other way. And I think it was actually a well-deserved point. And that's taking into account 10 against 11 for a long time.
And on that red card, what did you make of it?
For me, it's not a red card. I must admit, after watching it back, I see a situation where it's coming across the 6-yard box. Christian's eyes is clearly on the ball. He's stretching to try to touch it together with Wissa. Wissa is just touching it before, just changing a little bit the direction of the ball. Pickford is over here, moving across, of course, try to save the ball. And then Christian is unlucky that he starts on the leg of Pickford, no intention. And he's actually pulling out of full force, so no intention of hurting or making a foul, just try to score. You can see the reaction from Tarkowski and Calvert-Lewin just close by. If they thought it was a red card instantly, I promise you they would have complained, just like we would have done the other end. So I think that's also where is that little bit of common sense. Then I don't know exactly what the law of the game is, but if the law of the game is that is a red card, the game has changed. And I think either I need to take it into account, and then I need to tell my players that they can't jump in and try to score when the ball is getting across the 6-yard box, which I think is not good. So the thing is, also the ref had been told to take on-field decisions. Chris took, in my opinion, a good on-field decision, but was overturned by VAR. If VAR is told that touch on leg is a red card, then we just need to make sure that is the procedure going forward, and they're very, 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 very consistent with that going forward. If it's not the law of the rule, then Chris was not brave enough to overturn the situation. And on top of this, there were several Everton players after the game saying that is not a red card. So we will most likely appeal this. And I hope I don't know, was it PGMOL who makes the law or what are following it and how web, they need to find out if that is the law going forward. Then, as I said, the game has changed. And I don't like that way. And if it's not, and the guys who need to overturn it, and I don't think they can overturn it, then they also have changed. So that's my take on it.
You got a yellow card in the aftermath?
Yeah, I got a yellow card, which I also think was, in my opinion, shouldn't have got the yellow card. Of course, I was frustrated. I didn't abuse the fourth official. Yes, my wife say I got the evil eyes sometimes. So yes, I looked at Chris in there on the pitch and maybe pointed a bit 40 yards away. If that's enough to a yellow, then we also taking emotions out of the game. I understand if I was running in and abusing him, then completely hold my hand up. So
it was interesting to know you didn't make any changes until the 72nd minute. Obviously, it worked out in your favour, but I was wondering what the thinking behind that was.
Because I thought I had the players on the pitch to do what we would like. So we just changed quick to a 4-3-2 because we know they put a lot of crosses in and they'll bombard the box. I needed to go to a 4-4-1. And then the 3-3 on the side, fullback, winger, 8-6, whatever we call it, could take care of that. And I thought that the players on the pitch could do that with Wiss as a striker and Brian and Dams on two on the side. And then it was just to get a little bit extra freshness in the game, to get ego in a striker, and Kevin who could run behind instead of Dams, and then Jarmo instead of Vitali. And I had the next subs ready if we would have scored the 1-0 goal.
Thomas, Sean Dyche come on after he said he felt his side played better when you had 11 men. How satisfying was it then for you the way you played that second half, and as you've mentioned already, the way the crowd can play a part in this, and you nullified that effect?
Yeah, I'm very pleased with that. I think in, I felt it was a well-deserved point, and I felt we were fairly in control second half as much as you can be when you're a little bit under pressure at times. So very pleased. So I thought, of course, we defended deep in spells, but I thought we were brave. Still wanted not only to break, but also have a few passes that would take the pressure away from us. Yeah, I'm very happy. Of course, it's the first clean sheet of the season. Very happy that we maybe have adjusted a few things. We were almost free-floating going forward, scoring a lot of goals, but we have conceded too many. Even I think we've been hard done by. If you look at the chances in the XG, I think we conceded more than we supposed to do, but it's still too much. So we worked very hard on it, and especially Klaus Norgaard and Kevin O'Connor, two coaches, really worked with the players and the team, and of course we highlighted. And I think, as you said, Ethan Pinnock is a fantastic defender, and I think he played today up to his top level. So very happy with that, and everyone in defence.
You spoke about Nathan Collins and him actually stepping up when perhaps games aren't going your way. I mean, today is probably a very good example of that. How pleased were you with him?
I think Nathan have, really growing, really growing as a player. I think he started the season very strong. Then I think he had a little dip, maybe 2 or 3, where I am a little bit after him in terms of his concentration levels, which is natural. You're young and you need to be on it, but he's back to the top level last couple of games. Brave on the ball, composed on the ball, great in the box in terms of blocking and winning headers.
And then another big performance, Kingos Potter from left back again. How well does he?
I agree. I'm playing a left winger as a fullback also when we 10 against 11, and that's really I can't praise him enough. Defend very well, but also give us a opportunity going forward. So he's actually sprinting forward and having a top situation second half, where I know when he looks that back, he will think, oh no, I should have scored. I think it was a big chance. But that's the next level, and I'm convinced that will come.
And finally from me, on Mark Flekken, there's a big hug at the end between you two. I mean, first clean sheet of the season, how pleased are you?
Yeah, I'm so pleased for him. And we were laughing a little bit because it's funny that it's, when we 10 against 11. But it just shows that some of that solidness that we've been very well known for the first 2 seasons. For various reasons, we struggled a little bit with that last season. And for other reasons, we not struggled, but conceded too many. So it's nice that clean sheet, perfect. A lot of good things to work on going forward.
Anything else? No, we'll leave it there then. Thank you very much,
Thank you,
everybody.
guys. Take care.